time to introduce the starting lineups again for each of their teams. As you just saw, they introduced Sarah Burry. That is the player that the Tigers have to focus on most tonight, as she will cause havoc on the Tigers if they don't keep her in check.
Now let's give it up for your Howland Lady Tigers, coached by
And just listen to that crowd. It is definitely some home court advantage tonight.
0, senior Jenna Ringo.
Talking inside, just their advantage right there. Same with Caleb Clark.
It's not nothing to match up with that tonight. We're going to have to watch out. Howland gets second chance to win. Dominant in that number. That's statistic this year. Both coaches giving their final pep talks and running over a couple plans. Deal has done a great job at preparing the Tigers each and every season, and should be the exact same tonight. Doing the jump tonight for the Tigers, we have Kayla Clark, and for the Bulldogs, it'll be Kaylin Brown. The ball is up and tipped in one by the Tigers, and we're underway. Delmuty getting pressure pretty heavily up front. Most of the Tigers, a lot of tough denials here for Howland.
As you see, they got it down low to Kayla Clark.
It's up a nice rebound by Alex Ackman. Again, down low to Clark, and she can't connect. Rebound by the Bulldogs.
Off to a slow start for the Tigers right now, but they'll pick it up.
Here we have Sarah Burry, the team captain. Let's see what she can do. And Sarah Burry driving to the paint. Shoots a little floater. She's off, but rebounded by Kayla Clark.
As you can see, the Tigers are obviously guarding the three right now, not letting the Bulldogs score.
Delmuty trying to get it down low to Clark. She can't. Running a little bit of high-low action here right now. So get it up high to Kayla, and she swings it down to Alex Ackman, who's blocked. Sarah Burry pushing up the court for the Bulldogs. She takes the deep three, and off.
Can't connect.
Tipped out by Kayla Clark, and Bulldogs will remain in possession. Grisdale inbounding for the Bulldogs. That's great defense for the Tigers. 5-second violation. Big problem for the Bulldogs. They didn't really move. They kind of just stood there for 5 seconds.
I told you, Drew. Howland Tigers are great at defense.
A little bit of a 1-2-2. Again, another 1-2-2 press for the Tigers. Ackman to the paint, and she's off, but rebounded by Sarah Burry. Ooh. Not a smart foul there for Maria Delmuty. Sometimes you just have to give up on the ball. Don't reach in and get a dumb foul there.
Dumb fouls too early in the game. Not good for the Tigers.
Again, both guards for the Tigers have ran into foul trouble here early, so let's see what they do now.
We have a technical difficulty with our scoreboard issue right now. We'll be right with you with
Oh,
that.
great defense by Kayla Clark.
Oh, see, they left them open for the three. They're lucky they didn't hit that.
Good rebound for Alex Ackman as she's gives it up to Ashley Chambers. Chambers getting pressured heavily out front by Berry. A nice pass down low to Ackman. Foul.
Ooh, foul.
She'll get 2 shots here.
As you can see, Poland likes to pressure Ashley Chambers to go right because she's dominant with her left hand.
Ackman on the front end of the 2 free throws. Ooh, offline, must have jinxed her before the start of the broadcast. Little scoreboard issues here. Yeah, it seems fixed now. Ackman attempting her second free throw. Off again. Ooh.
The Tigers are having a hard time scoring right now.
Won't see Alex Ackman do that too many times. Good defense there for the Tigers, slowing him down. Great defense there by Kayla Clark. Jenna Craig now pushing it up the floor, trying to get an easy bucket. Swing shot to Chambers, and ooh, Kayla Clark can't corral a pass, and Tigers turn it over again.
You usually don't see this. The Tigers are off to a very slow start right now.
Not playing very disciplined right now. Sarah Berry taking it up for the Bulldogs. Gets it around the elbow and kicks it out to the corner. Jackie just Grisdale driving to the paint. She's double teamed by the Tigers, and it's back out to Berry. Berry gets a screen. She'll attempt the mid-range, and it's off, but seems to be tipped away by the Bulldogs, and Howland will get the ball back. Here comes a little full court trap here for the Bulldogs, as Chambers got to get it out. Not that ball was kicked, but no call, I guess. Now Muti getting it to Craig. She takes a nice little short shot off the mark, but rebounded by Berry and Ackman. So we got a jump ball. And since the Tigers won the tip, it's Poland's ball.
Alex Ackman and Kayla Clark are doing great on the board right now. They just can't get a basket to fall.
Now they're getting good shots though, so if your offense is running like this, shots will start to fall. Ooh. Alex Ackman playing physical down there. She gets her first foul of the game on Kaylin Brown. See what all 5 Poland players are not realizing that someone has to take it out right now. Again, good defense on that out of bounds for the Tigers. Berry dribbling it around. Coach yelling to try to get the offense going. Bobby with the ball, drives to the hoop, but a legal screen, and the Tigers get the ball back. Still, no score here. Again, Poland bringing out the full court press, trying to really increase the tempo. Without Muti inbounding. Chambers getting trapped, tip, but Tigers remain in possession. Ackman to the hoop. Oh, and she can't get to go. Nothing falling for the Tigers. Chambers over to Craigo.
Craigo with the first basket.
The cap is broken on the lid of the hoop here. 2-0 Tigers.
As you can see, Drew, the Tigers don't break down under pressure. They just play through it and they get right through it.
That was a beautiful way of beating the zone press. Taking 1 or 2 dribbles, passing behind, and then moving forward. Now Berry trying to answer. She gets it, and the foul! As if on cue, Poland answers with 2 of their own, and now Sarah Berry has a chance to take the lead.
That was a good drive by Berry right there.
Oh, yes. Berry with the free throw.
And she knocks it down.
Another 1-2-2 press for the Bulldogs. As Tigers easily break it. Delmuta getting trapped up front. Not throwing a trap anywhere out front, actually. Craigo again. Can't get that one to go. Foul by number 1, Brooke Bobby. Tigers really swinging it around as Poland's really trying to speed them up. They are throwing traps everywhere right now. Very aggressive on the defensive end.
Here goes Ashley Chambers with the free throws.
Her first free throw is off. Tigers 0 for 3 from the line today.
She needs to bend more on the knees for free throws.
Jenna DeSalvo checking the game for Kayla Clarks, trying to bring in some offense here, spark for the Tigers. Chambers, the second free throw. Is good.
Score here tied at 3-3.
Burry bringing it up for the Bulldogs. She kicks it over to McConnell, who checked in the game. We didn't realize.
Burry's very active to get open.
Ooh, too many steps for Kayla Brown. Good defense by Alex Ockman.
If you watch Sarah Burry, she's very active. She's always moving.
Offensively and defensively. She's throwing traps on the defensive side and cutting, trying to get to an open spot on offense. Tigers now with possession. Chambers getting trapped. Kick down low to DeSalvo, but her pass is intercepted. And everyone getting on the floor. Great hustle for the Tigers. I feel like we have a jump ball between DeSalvo and McConnell. Delmuty to inbound. She gets it down low to DeSalvo. No action down low though. Craigo finding some driving room. Otsakin skips it across to Delmuty. Something the Tigers can't do on offense is dribble once and pick it straight up. Gotta really retain your dribble here. And the trap's coming. Chambers driving to the paint. Ooh.
The Tigers have to use their screens.
Pass is stolen away, and Burry is pushing up the floor quickly. 1-2 steps. Travels though, as contact is made by both players.
That didn't look like a travel to me, Drew.
Both players created contact, so it's tough to say what happened there. And good no call, turning into a travel. Melissa Pompelia checks into the game as well.
Let's see if
Chambers trying to break the press.
Let's see if Alyssa Pompelia can spark the energy for the Tigers.
Again, another jump ball. Great hustle from both teams. Poland will get possession now after the Tiger turnover. Looks like Chambers is looking to put a little pressure on the Bulldogs here.
Jackie Grisdale taking the ball up.
Sarah Burry can't. Sarah Burry can't hang on, and ball will trickle out of bounds.
Ball just goes right through her legs.
Yep.
You gotta catch those.
Oh, no doubt. Coach is not happy over there. Chambers over to Salvo in the corner. Down low to Ockman. Hit, but no foul. Wilson Pompelia is able to get it. She shoots it and does not connect with anything. Sarah Burry with the rebound. Burry's only 5'6", but she is really getting a lot of boards for the Bulldogs.
I know, it's very surprising too with how big Howland is.
Yeah. Howland Poland's done a great job of controlling the defensive glass, not letting Howland get many offensive rebounds. Great deny on the outside by Delmuty. And also great defense out front for Chambers. Three's up. And off. Rebounded by Delmuty. DeSalvo running down the floor. And she can't connect on the left-hand layup.
For Howland, you have to make those fast break layups.
Definitely. A lot of contact there, no call though. Bertika now with the ball. Driving on DeSalvo. Has nothing though.
Great defense from Howland.
Oh, now wide open layup. And she sinks it.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah. 10 seconds left. Tigers have to get a quick shot here. Over to Chambers. Down to Salvo. 5 on the clock. She shoots the three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Burry. 1 second on the clock. Full court shot, no good. And very low scoring first quarter here as the Tigers trail 5-3 to the Fulton Bulldogs.
Very unusual start, very slow for the Tigers.
Yeah, not a lot of breaks in time. Very quick, very fast first quarter. Tigers are led by, Ashley Chambers with 1 and Alex Ockman with 2. Not a lot of scoring.
Not at all.
The Bulldogs.
And Sarah Burry with 3 points, as you can see. And
Marley McConnell with 2. That's all the offense we've had today. Only 4 players have scored, and we've seen a lot of missed shots, a lot of turnovers. Not very clean basketball right now.
not right now. The defense on both teams has been very good though.
Yeah. Tigers have done a great job denying out front and not letting quick passes, and they've also done a great job from both guards. Have done a great job on both guards. Both guards have done a great job out front, making the Fulton point guards go to the left side of the court.
Maria Media has been doing good getting through the screens too to guard Sarah Burry.
Definitely. Fulton ran a lot of screening action for her, most of it coming at the elbow, so see what the Tigers can do after they did have a breakdown on that last basket for Fulton. Second quarter is underway as Delamiti inbounds the ball. Ockman now stripped, and she loses it. Good defense there for the Bulldogs. Again, Sarah Burry taking up the floor for the Bulldogs. Has not checked out today. Marley McConnell on the outside. She's driving to the paint. Trika. Nice slash, but blocked by Kayla Clark. Chambers now pushing it up the floor. Alex Ockman with the quick post up. Chambers driving. She shoots the runner, but it's blocked. Rebounded by Kayla Clark. And she goes up with her right hand and ties the game at 5.
Kayla getting her first points. Maybe that'll spark energy for the Tigers. Get this game going.
Saving the possession after not a great shot for Ashley Chambers.
She kind of forced it right there, Drew.
Jackie Grisdale now with it up front. She gets it over to their star player, Burry. Grisdale now for 3. Connects!
Howland has to get out on those threes, Drew. Like, Poland's going to destroy them with the threes.
Yeah,
that's what the guard.
Definitely have to go get a hand up on those shots. Tigers have to get it across here, and they do. Kayla Clark down with the ball. She kicks it over to Alex Ockman. She pulls up for the mid-range shot, and she hits. 8-7 Bulldogs.
Howland getting a little energy.
Fulton running a pretty similar offense where they run 2 players at the wing and the guards swing out front, and then they run a little screening action out front. Burry now with the mid-range shot. Off the mark, rebounded by Alex Ockman. Delamiti now pushing up the floor. Kayla Clark calling for the ball down low. Craigo drives to the middle, picks up a dribble, and kicks it out to Ashley Chambers. High-low action for the Tigers right now. Way to hold on to the ball strong there as Delamiti draws the foul on number 22, Partika.
She's also a captain for the Fulton Bulldogs.
Seems to be the 6th man for the team as she's been in for a long while after coming off the bench. Craigo now driving and kicking it over to Clark. Down to Pompelia, and she shoots the right-handed hook and connects to give the Tigers the 2nd lead of the game.
As a freshman, Alyssa Pompelia, she's not afraid to score at all.
No, not at all. Burry now. Oh, great defense from Alex Ockman, tipping away the pass. Burry to the paint. Nice mid-range pull. Delamiti now taking up the floor for the Tigers.
The game's starting to pick up now, Drew.
Yeah, a lot more offense as Tigers have tripled their points and the Bulldogs have doubled their points in the span of 3 minutes. Turnover for the Tigers, so
Kayla Clark has to catch those passes.
they're going to run the high-low action. Both their big men have to be able to retain possession. Burry now taking up the floor. Now Burry for three. Ooh, bit long. Ooh, not a great pass for Lockman as it is stolen away. Brisdale now with it. Great screen. She creates the open jumper, but it's off the mark. Rebounded by Delmidi. She pushes it up the floor and gives it over to Crago. Crago now with the ball. She gets it down low to Kayla Clark. High-low action. Great pass to Alex Ockman, and she drives.
See, Poland can't stop that. He was unstoppable, Kayla Clark and Alex Ockman.
If Howland's able to get the ball to the low post, the cutting action from the high elbow has worked every single time for the Tigers. Burry now with the ball. She drives to the hoop. She shoots the tough contested shot. Great defense for the Tigers. Kayla Clark almost losing the ball, but she is able to get it over to Delmidi. Delmidi now pushing it up the floor quickly, but loses the ball. Tigers gonna have to slow down here and set up their offense again. Pompelia driving. Crago now with it out front as they set up their high-low again. Delmidi now
Nice
driving
use
to
of the screen right there.
She gets the tough right-handed layup up, but she can't get it to go. Burry setting up the offense. Oh, great pass in low, but better defense for Alex Ockman. Found gold on her, despite her hands being straight up. Couldn't have played any better defense right there.
She has 2 fouls right now, Alex Ockman. She has to watch those.
She might have to come out of the game here. And it looks like she is, as Michaela Dahman, Ashley Chambers, and Jen DeSalvo all look to check in. Mia Gatto is taking her first free throw of the game, and it is off the mark. Ockman, Delmudi, and Crago all check out for the Tigers. Gattos now, second free throw. It is good. Tie game here with just over 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Well, miscommunication for the Tigers. Wonder what's going on there. Pompelia now with it. She's able to get Ashley Chambers as she pushes across half court. Kayla Dahlman getting it up top to DeSalvo. She gets it down low to Clark. And she can't get the last
DeSalvo with the rebound.
Great rebound for DeSalvo. She's able to draw the foul as well. That's the 15th foul for the Bulldogs. They're inching closer and closer to the bonus.
Sub for the Bulldogs.
That is number 32, Morgan Klucher.
Subbing in for 14, Kaylin Brown.
Nice inbound pass to Dahman. She can't get the jumper to go. Burry quickly pushing up the floor. They've slowed down their offense again. Klucher, not being very contested out front. A lot of shuffling.
Oh, that was a double dribble.
Oh, and Howland gets the foul too. What a movement of the second pivot foot there, but no call for the Tigers, and even worse for them. 2 free throws coming for Klucher.
As you can see right there, Klucher just double dribbled. The refs did not see that. I don't know how they missed that one.
Klucher with 2 tries to take the lead for the Bulldogs. She's off on the first one. As they say in street ball don't lie.
Yes, they do, Drew. Yes, they do.
Klucher now with the second free throw.
Once again, ball don't lie.
Ball does not ever lie. Pompelia now taking up the floor for the Tigers. She has it with Chambers. Again, getting harassed out front. Great defense from the Bulldogs. Kayla Clark getting it at the elbow. She gets it down low to DeSalvo.
Nice kick out to Donovan.
But it is long. See if Bulldogs can push it without the Tigers setting up on defense.
Tigers
three.
have to get out on the 3. Ooh, air ball.
Maybe not.
Maybe, yeah. Poland is usually known for the 3-pointers.
Pompelia with it. Oh, almost turns it over. Oh. After the air ball, Partika gets the quick foul as well.
As you see right there, Pompelia, she should have just drove up the middle. No need to pass back to, who was that? Chambers?
Yeah. Bulldogs coach is not happy on the sideline as they are disappointed in their their lack of discipline on the defensive side. Pompelia, almost travels but doesn't. Jenna Salva for 3. Oh, in and out. Rebounded by Grisdale. Grisdale driving to the hoop. But will set up the offense instead. Not letting Bury get the ball and set up the offense. Grisdale moving a lot. No travel. Again.
Great D by the Tigers right there. Great D.
Did not let Grisdale get into the paint. Terrific defense there.
And Ashley Chambers face guarding Sarah Bury. Great.
Yeah, denying her the ball. If she can't set up the offense, Poland seems a little lost there. Pompelia now crossing over. Michaela Dahlman with it. Gets down low to Michaela Clark. And she misses. Not a smart foul there from the South, as Poland already had the rebound. Don't want to reach in there. 6 fouls for both teams.
Alex Hoffman, Jenna Crago, Maria Dalmuni subbing in for Michaela Dahlman, Jenna Crago, and Alyssa Pompelia.
Looks like the starters are back in for the Tigers.
A minute 10 to go in this quarter.
After the foul, Poland's now able to slow the game down and set up their offense, which they've done a great job at. Bury with a nice little mid-range shot off the mark. Save for the Bulldogs though, but it is tied up once again. Great hustle there for Chambers.
I think Poland's going to hold for the last shot.
Oh, over and back. As a coach, you always tell your players you have to get across half court, and then they can bring it right back into the front court. Dalmudi running the point. Gets it over to Auckland on the wing. She's doubled immediately.
Seems like Howland's going to keep the ball until last shot. 40 seconds to go.
Now Chambers gets it down low to Clark, and the hook shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Grisdale. Grisdale quickly pushing it up the floor. So it's swung out to Partika, where it's stolen away. Tigers pushing up the floor quickly. Over to Crago from the corner. Can't connect. Rebound for the Bulldogs, but she's getting trapped down there. 12 seconds to go. Bury's got to push it up the floor here. 6 seconds. Bury. Great defense from the Tigers. Kicked over to the corner. Shot is up. No good. Well, we've got ourselves a ball game right here. It is tied 11-11 going into the half.
Kind of a slow game tonight, Drew, but the defense on both teams, outstanding.
Yeah, only 22 combined points. Not a lot of offense going on right here for either team. Let's see what type of halftime adjustments both coaches are able to draw up, because they'll have to come up with something, as nothing was working.
Nothing. Howland has to get out on those 3-pointers, Drew. They have to.
Yeah,
they've been open like 4 times already. They're knocked down 2.
Yeah, they're able to connect on some big ones there, so it'll be interesting to see what happens now. Also, the Tigers have to keep running that high-low action. Every time they got it down low in the post, they were able to score countless times.
We'll be right back with you after this quick break.
These hallways are built on pride and tradition.
Here at Howland Local Schools, public education means every kid, every day. We take pride in knowing that our students are receiving every opportunity they need to succeed in whatever path they take.
Our certified staff provides engaging instruction in all academic areas.
We communicate with our students and our families to make sure we are all working as one.
Our schools collaborate with community partners to help promote professionalism.
We are committed to make the necessary changes to make education beneficial for each and every student.
Our athletics and activities give students the opportunity to reach a common goal.
Our teachers use creative methods to indulge us in learning and teach us how to express ourselves as individuals.
We provide our students with methods to think outside the box to meet their objectives.
With public education, we are all one. Our success is measured by every student, every day.
Here's to the crazy ones, the rebels, the troublemakers, the ones who see things differently. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
These hallways are built on pride and tradition. As a public school district, we will always promote, protect, and fight for.
Here at Howland Local School.
And the score is all knotted up at 11 here at Howland High as the first half has come to a conclusion. It has been a complete defensive battle between the Tigers and the Bulldogs. Minimal offense running right now. We've been shooting some half-court shots here, and I got to give a quick shout out to David Pascal. He was the first one up, and he buried the half-quarter. Pretty awesome.
You see David is up again to win again. See if he can bury it the second time.
Oh my, he almost did it again. We want to give a shout out here to the boys as they have their first home game of the year, December 7th at 7 p.m. against LeBray. Big matchup here. LeBray is one of the best D3 teams in the state. The Tigers will have to deal with a lot of size from all of the Vikings. Very, very difficult team to play to open up your season. Also, we want to. Oh! Half quarter is good.
Luka Masucci buried it.
But back to the real game here. There has to be some sort of change on the offensive end for both teams. You have to either speed up the game or slow it down. Just try something new. You can't keep going with the same thing over and over.
Okay, can we have a round of applause for the brave souls that went out there and for the two guys that made it, Mr. Decrease and Blackforce.
Let's see if Caleb Clark and Al Talkman will come out hot the second half.
Yeah, both of them had rough shooting games here, so it'll be interesting if they can really get it going.
Or someone else can step up and be a big role player.
There's just been. It's been undisciplined basketball. That's been the worst part, and I know Deal is ripping them in the locker room for that. They've had tons of turnovers, not getting great shots, and even when they've had great shots, they've just missed easy layups and stuff. They got to connect now.
They've been missing easy passes too, as you saw Caleb Clark in the paint. Pass straight to her. So you have to catch that and score. Like you're in the paint. We'll be right back with you after this.
We'll still be here actually for a little bit.
My bad on that. My bad.
See, for Poland though, on their side of the ball, they got to really get very involved more. They got to run more screens for out front. They were doing no screening action for towards the end of the second half, and she wasn't able to generate any offense for them. Also, I want to see them get Grisdale involved. Every time she was driving to the hoop, she seemed to be getting good looks at least. Not always connecting, but at least good looks. And with their lack of offense, can't hurt to go to the well some more.
And Kate Partica, she's been pretty good for the Bulldogs so far.
She's been good on the defensive end. She's struggled to connect on the offensive end. No, pretty small. Didn't seem to travel well all the way out here down near Warren. About a 20-minute drive. Bad weather.
Yeah.
Early in the season. Not sure what you got. So, but they've missed themselves a pretty good game. We got a tie here at the half. Finally, before we go to break here, Tigers got to, I think, shoot a couple more threes. I believe they only shot 1 3 the entire first half. So
they went in and out by DeSalvo.
Yeah. So try to spread it out, spread the floor some more, so their big men can get it down low and try to punish Poland for their lack of size.
And if they get double teamed, just kick it out to DeSalvo. She seems to be an expert three-pointer.
All right. So we'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Here in Howland Local Schools, public.
These hallways are built on pride and tradition. As a public school district, we will always promote, protect, and fight for what's best, because that's what Roaring Tigers do for our kids. Embrace the pride of our past and continue to strategically create and foster the future for our kids and families through innovative practices. We have an open and sustained vision that focuses on innovation as the benchmark for our students. Nothing beats public education, and there is no better place to be educated than Howland Local Schools.
You're watching Maximum Media Sports.
Welcome back to Howland High again. I'm Drew Tieran with my partner Ryan Luther, and we've got ourselves a ball game. Just under 2 minutes till we get back underway. And the Tigers are the only team on the floor right now trying to get some warm-up shots in, as they weren't able to get anything going in the first half. Really have to work on those free throws too. Didn't get to the line much, unfortunately, but they didn't hit any shots when they got there. Anyways.
They just have to be aggressive, dude. They just have to be aggressive.
Yeah, the Tigers definitely need to keep being aggressive, getting it down low, and eventually shots will have to fall. I mean, they've shot very well this year, so.
Just keep shooting. Shoot or shoot.
Yep. Can't make it if you don't shoot it.
And you see the Bulldogs coming out because you.
And for the Bulldogs, they've got it. Don't be afraid to shoot. You had some air balls and stuff, but they were able to connect on a couple jumpers, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. Also, they have got to find someone other than Burr and Grisdale to do something on their offensive end. The rest of the team looks pretty scared to drive or do anything, and they look very skittish with the ball.
They're just standing around too. They have to keep moving, pass and cut.
Yeah. The Bulldogs haven't had much of an offense. It's been swing out to the wing and run a motion above the key until you get a screen set for you. And that's it. It's been a very easy to guard offense for the Tigers, and they proved that, only giving up 11 points in the first half. And for the Bulldogs, you gotta deny that the low post a little more. Front Clark, when she's down low especially, she's able to kick it out to Ackman, who then drives to the paint. So there's the keys for each team's defense now.
They need better help defense too. As you can see, when they run the high and low, either Clark or Ackman just cut to the middle with a quick pass to them, and they're getting shots up.
Yeah, they've done a great job doubling the first pass, but they haven't had the back man to come all the way back through for help. So if they're able to pull someone down to cut off Ackman, it'll be a great look for their defense. And we're back underway as Dalmidi brings up the floor for the Tigers. So we switch directions. Ackman with the screen, a little two-man game here. She kicks it over and around. And gets down low to Ackman. She can't get the layup to go. Nothing falling for the Tigers right now. Craigo with it, swings it down to Dalmudi, and her pass is knocked away. But
it'll be Tigers ball still.
Yep, Tigers retain possession.
Great movement by the Tigers right here.
Yeah,
as they come out aggressive.
A lot of cutting and screening going on. Craigo gets it down low, but it is stolen away by Grisdale. Burry now setting up the offense. She drives to the paint. She gets the left-handed layup to go, and it is 13-11 Bulldogs. Clark loses the ball, stolen by Burry. Bobby with the driving to the hoop. 3 is up and off the mark for the Bulldogs.
Clark having a tough game right now, catching the ball.
Yeah, can't seem to hold on to it right now. Dalmuti getting pressured up front by Bobby. Again, this 2-man game for the Tigers. Thrown up and intercepted. There's about 4 people on Clark down low.
That was not a smart pass.
Definitely an errant pass there for Auckman. Burry now with it. Looking to get to the hole again. Grisdale has it.
As you can see, Poland on their offense, they just stand around. They need to cut. They need to move.
There's no one moving right now. Grisdale just dribbling around. Bobby with it. Gets it to Brown, and she's fouled.
As you can see right there, they had a little bit of movement, and they got a shot off.
Still really not much of anything, as the whole entire left side of the court just stood around for about 30 seconds.
They're making it easy for Howland to guard them right now.
Yeah, you can leave your players and help because, you know, your man's not going to move.
They're not moving.
Kaylin Brown can't hit the first one. She has a chance here to extend their lead to 3. And every point in this game has been very valuable.
As you can hear, the Howland student section making bird noises.
Dalmuti now dealing with, here comes the trap. Dalmuti now getting across half court and over to Crago.
Howland is doing great right now against the press.
They haven't had much problems there. Auckman steps out of bounds as she tries to drive across baseline.
Poland has to watch their hip checks too.
Refs have they've kept it a pretty physical game. I tend to like that myself. So
they keep it going. I like it too, Drew.
Burry now bringing up the floor again. Over to Grisdale. Again, very minimal movement from the Bulldogs. Great spin move, and Burry hits the tough shot. 16-11 now, Bulldogs. Tigers have to get a basket here. Slow down this pull and run. Chambers now with it up front.
Pass to Crago.
Crago gets to Clark. And Auckman now fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws.
Maybe if she makes these free throws, she can get going, get more points going, get more buckets. She needs just something to spark her energy to just get the buckets she needs to get. She's averaging 23.
She's been held very well in check tonight, and she misses another free throw.
Just not her night.
No, only has 4 points here, but also 0 for 3 from the line. Very unlike her. Alex, second free throw is off once again. Something's just not right here. All right, bringing it up the court for the Bulldogs. Bobby with it.
Better movement from the Bulldogs right here, as you can see.
Definitely some down screen action, and Kaylin Brown driving, but
nice
she is blocked by Alex
Auckman.
Chambers with it. She stops a nice little mid-range shot and connects. That's her first points of the game. I'm actually incorrect. She had a free throw earlier too.
Ashley Chambers with 3 points. Maybe she get the Tigers going.
Kaylin Brown with it. She's driving. Nothing with it though. Klucher has it, and she gives it over to Burry.
I'm not impressed by the movement at all, Drew, by Poland.
Nope, nothing at all. Big screen, no call though.
All they're doing is setting screens for Burry.
Dalmuti now pushing up the floor. Clark gets down to Auckman, and she's got the easy hook, and can't get it to go again.
Get the fall. as you
pressure.
can see right there on the last possession by Howland, if Jenna Krieger would have cut to the block, that would have been an easy layup and an easy pass for Alex Hoffman to do.
How's that not travel? Oh, thank you. I was going to say, seemed like she dribbled, picked up, dribbled again, no call, and then took about 14 steps for the refs to call travel there. Jenna Sava checking into the game for Alex Hoffman. And again, press not really working for the Bulldogs. Pompelli also checking into the game. Chambers driving, gets over to Sava. Her pass tip, but it goes straight to Dalmuti, and she's fouled.
Good penetration right there from Dalmuti.
Ball should be underneath here. And checking into the game for the Bulldogs is Marley McConnell. Somehow that is a, okay, I was very confused, like the Bolton coach. I didn't think that was a shooting foul myself, and it's not.
The refs have not been on top of it this game.
Yeah. Nice cut from Pompey as she's missed. Aggressive defense again for the Bulldogs as Pompey was double teamed. Chambers, nice little crossover. She gets the paint, floaters up and off the mark. Grisdale inbounding it to Burry. See if Bulldogs run a little more offense for Burry as she hasn't gotten a shot off here for a minute. Pulling, driving. Left hand layup is up and off. Grisdale gets the offensive rebound. I'm sorry, Klucher with the offensive rebound. The freshman has the shot to score her first points of the game here.
She's one of the taller ones on the Poland Bulldogs right now, coming at 5'8".
Not a whole lot of height, so they're going to need her to get a lot of rebounds here. The student section must be getting in Klucher's head as they're yelling pretty loud down there.
Silly group of kids down there making bird noises and everything.
Klucher with the second free throw now. And banks it in. It's 8:02, and I guess the bank is still open here at Howland High.
Yes, it is, Drew. Yes, it is.
Dalmuti now inbounding in.
That was Klucher's first point right there.
Pompey getting double teamed. She breaks the press. Spinning. Not a very smart shot there as she was getting double teamed. Very pushing up the floor quickly over to Grisdale.
Grisdale likes to drive left.
Definitely.
Score at 20 now.
We'll get it.
And Sterling back
Bulldogs on a 5-0 run.
Yeah, it's just not showing. I mean, we're not getting anything anyway, so. Yeah. All right, boys. We have to reset everything.
How about the winning 50? Get your tickets out.
Hello. Do. I don't think this is right.
Got it?
I think this is like the actual lap. Sure. I think this is the laptop microphone. Can you hear them?
It's going down. It's being everything is going down.
Hello. Hello.
Sterling, you're still on.
We're good? Okay.
Intermission. So Sterling just gets center. Dan
We'll be right back.
and Will get.
All right, do what you need to do.
No, sorry. Just get the ones you were getting before. Are we? Slow down. Should I tell him off right now?
Just tell them to keep going.
Alright, keep doing what you're doing. We're currently out faded when we fix our tape.
We're good at this.
We want our schools to be the place where our kids receive a great public education. We embrace the pride of our past and continue to strategically create and foster their future through innovative practices with an open and sustained vision. Howland's strong sense of pride in the community and our commitment to academia and the arts is unparalleled. Our classrooms are built on pride and tradition. Nothing beats public education, and there's no better place to be educated than Howland Local Schools.
You're watching Maximum Media Sports.
Start the clock.
Hunter, we're back to you.
We're trying to do other things right now.
6:57. Send.
We'll get that shot ready. We're gonna stuck on our safety shot for all this time. We'll get your stuff. We're situated. 17-22. Dan, come in. Dan, you're up.
Timeout, stop the clock.
Hunter, you back up, hold. Alright, Will, we're gonna come to you real quick. Will, you're up.
There's some defense. Murray's been the only one to take up before, so maybe we can
Dan, you're up. Hold. Hold, Dan.
As you can see during the pregame, the keys to the game for the Tigers regard to three.
We're back
They're not
to
doing a very good job at that right now.
Yeah, we're gonna hold here for just a couple more seconds and we'll try and get about 5 seconds. We'll get a second coach. Alright, we'll come back to you. Actually, no, there's only 20 seconds. I'm not gonna do
Right
it.
now in the game, you only have at least 12.
Alright, we're still on. Let's go.
Tigers can open the 4 across zone break.
The whole game, the Bulldogs have been pressing in full court. Good job.
Stay with it. You're still on.
I click stop and it's not stopping.
You gotta keep an eye on it, because sometimes you have to double click.
We'll come to you, Will, you're on.
Stop the clock.
Hunter's back.
It's not stopping.
6 or 6.
Starting to find a rhythm right now.
18.
Coming for Auckland. That one's off the mark. Very good.
William, you're up. There's a ball moving.
2 points for Howland. Isaac, 2 points for Howland.
20. Get the clock. Hunter, you're still on. He's been
24. Or 29. 5:29.
Hunter, you're still on. Whoever coming in, Will, you're up.
God, you still haven't scored yet in this game. Let's see if she gets her first points here.
Hunter, you're up.
Wirecast?
With Wirecast, it's this thing. I don't know why. Yeah, because in class we were having problems with it as well. With the video freezing.
Back up.
Frustrating all this work.
Can't hold. And you'll run out. 26.
She has 10 points in there.
27. All right, Hunter, you're back up. Hunter, where are you still? Will, get ready, Will. Oh, you're up. And Hunter's back.
I'm loving the movement of the ball right now. I just think it's
Dan. Coming in. Dan, you're on. Dan, coming to you. Daniel, what's up? Dan, you're still on. All right, Hunter, you're up. Clock's ahead a little bit. Yeah, clock's ahead a little bit, so just keep eyes on that. Dan, you're up. Well, Dan. 14. Hunter's up. Dan, we're on you. Dan, with it. Daniel. You're up.
Absolutely. We need to
It's going to come out 28. 28. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Mark. Clock. Hunter, you're up. Come to you. Well, you're up.
start it. Stop
That's good. We're going to hold it. Will, you're up. And Dan's up.
Time they're up by 8. They'll have to do something else.
And we're back.
Most important. They have. It's just been
Alright, boys, we're still on you. You guys know what to do. Let's keep this going. Dan, we're coming in. Or Will, you're up.
good.
Understand. Yeah, your shot's not that aggressive. It's not important. You're still on. Our clock is like 10 seconds ahead.
They didn't start the clock.
I know, but ours.
Our clock's actually the right one. They didn't. They really bad on that.
Another point for them. Another point for Poland.
One point for
Nothing but that.
Dan, we're coming to you.
The arc of the shot.
Hunter's still up. We'll stay with it. Will, get ready. Will, you're up.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back to 22 for him.
Yeah.
Hunter, back to you.
I pressed the button.
Hit it again.
Yeah.
There you go. And stop the clock.
220 is what they're considering. Okay, Daniel, coming to you. Ready, Dan? Or stay with it, Dan. Another one for Poland.
One for Poland. Got it.
We never almost like do tonight.
Running back.
Got your clock on it.
Clock's at
Keep an eye on it.
Alright, now we're still on. Hold the clock. And you're still on. Alright. Welcome to you, Will, you're on.
Didn't make you
Will, you're still on. Reset, Will. Running your back up. Hold there, Will. With him. Raise back up. Stop the clock. We're off by 50 seconds. We're coming to you, Dan, you're on. You're good, Phil. 33. Poland. Alright, Hunter, you're on. Coming to you.
Very good performance over here.
So that pass ball.
Will, you're still on. Will, get ready to fall over if they don't make this.
Do you have the line?
No point for Howland.
Hold on, Luke, 13.
Back up.
Let's go to a commercial break.
Commercial break. Cool.
All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break here.
We want our schools to be the place where our kids receive a great public education. We embrace the pride of our past and continue to strategically create and foster their future through innovative practices with an open and sustained vision. Howland's strong sense of pride in the community and our commitment to academia and the arts is unparalleled. Our classrooms are built on pride and tradition. Nothing beats public education, and there's no better place to be educated than Howland local schools.
Stand by.
Alright, we're back. What is wrong with this thing? Alright, Hunter, start. Hunter, can you get the ball and shot, please? Thank you. Still on. Stop!
I got it.
You're still up. Oh, come in. Yeah, you're up. Time's up. Hold the clock, hold the clock.
There's no doubt. I'm on top.
No, come in you. You're still on. Dan, you're on you. Dan, you're still on.
Like I've said before, the Bulldogs are outstanding. Well, they've only missed 3 tonight, so they're killing the Tigers right now.
Be interesting to see if Tigers stop the ball.
Dan, coming to you. Dan's on. Hello? Hello? Push back up. Stop the clock. Stop the clock now. This is a great call. You're on.
Mark, how do you
Will, you're up. Stay with it, Will. Fires back up.
That is something else. Don't see that too many times.
On you.
We've also done an outstanding job tonight.
Yeah, it does all right.
What, right from you?
I think it's 3 for Howland.
I feel like
seconds.
it's
Dang it, pull. Alright, Will, we're on you. Tigers. And we're not recording because the ref's going Will's way. Coming back to Hunter.
At the end of the game, lose the scoreboard and go to that last graphic. At the end of the game, after we're done, lose the scoreboard when we're done, and go to that last graphic about Howland in the brain.
okay.
Will, on you. Get ready on the clock. Daniel, to you.
Leading all schools.
I clicked the button, but it's clicked the button twice now. 3 times now. There we go. I had to click the button 3 times to change.
Welcome to you, Will. Swap at 11.
Yeah, it looks like the game's pretty much it. It looks like the Bulldogs did away with the win. This one, it's all but over here.
Get ready on the clock.
Bulldogs executed the big one. Next year.
28 for Howland.
Whatever.
28 for Howland.
It's over.
Okay, ready? Hold on. Okay.
Now?
Go.
Remember, this guy is here at media.
Where is it?
We have the Howland Tigers.
Here you go. Just keep your shots.
Vikings, right now.
We know.
With James River under the track.
No, we're doing.
We're good. We're done. End it. Stop. Stop the stream.
Yep.